video, I'm going to show you how to log into ALEKS through the ConnectEd and go to where we need to go. So we'll just kind of open up a new web page. So this is the McGraw-Hill ConnectEd login screen. I'm going to use the credentials that I sent Alan. And when you log in at first, this is called the ConnectEd page. You can see I've already got checked out to you the teacher edition and the student edition of the geometry textbook. The ALEKS accounts for the teacher edition, or ALEKS account for the teacher edition, are already assigned there. And for whatever reason, the additional content for the student edition, the ALEKS account that's associated with the student edition, is not showing up here. It's showing up here, and I don't know why that's occurring, but everything is still working, so we're just going to ignore this error message. This is this location, this site is where we will assign the accounts to the students, but we won't do that until we get the rosters, and so we'll just hold off on that for right now. I'm going to click there on that teacher edition button, and one thing just as a preview, whenever we are ready to create the classes like second period, third period, fourth period, and so on and so forth, we're going to do that here at the Teacher Center. If you click up here on the menu, horizontal bars, go to class management, then you'll be able to choose classes that are already, well, if they're already created, they'll be in this drop down box, but if you need to create them, then we would just say create class and give it a name like first period, second period, so on and so forth. And then we would add the students to the roster here as well. So it's a two-step process. You got to check out the book to them and then assign them into a class. But we'll worry about that first week of school or so. What we want to go to now is this pie chart right here. This is the icon to take us to ALEKS, which is really kind of funny because this is such a main part of everything. This is where we're going to be doing all the homework, all the quizzes. So if that's not showing up, you can just click over here on this chapter table of contents tool, pick any chapter and then just pick almost any lesson, and then the ALEKS icon will show up here. For whatever reason, once you click there, it's going to say, hey, do you really want to go to this? And it'll give you another link, and you'll say yes and click on that, and that'll take you to the ALEKS home screen. This is where we're going to spend a lot of our time. So once you have created those classes in the class management system on the ConnectEd, then those will populate here inside this combo box. Right now we just have the geometry template class, and then if there were students that were registered, then they would show up in this combo box. There's no students registered right now, so that's fine. Where we're going to go next is over here to the assignments tab, then just click on assignments, and this is where we'll create assignments or modify them. And then once you have an assignment created in one class, then you can just duplicate it across all the other classes, which is kind of why I've got this one called geometry template. You can see I've already got some of these assignments created, kind of stubbed out, I guess. I've picked some good questions I think that relate to that, and they're available there for you to edit or modify, or add more of those, or whatever you need to do on those. And I have them labeled according to what we've got going on here with the KHS Geometry Scope and Sequence document, the short name dash title. And that's actually where I'm going to stop right now, because I'll show you how to create one of these, what sort of the best practices are with respect to that, and then also what sort of principles are going to guiding that process, how to choose which problems are where, to add and how many, and all that good stuff. So we'll save that for the next video. In the meantime, as always, be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. Thanks.